Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our formal ceremony. Congratulations to the Urban Affairs and Smart City team on behalf of the we have the Honorable Chief Minister.
One of the first problems is that people park randomly. People park in places where the flow of the traffic is stopped. And if you tell the people that you can't park, you cannot, and we charge them or we fine them, then the first question they will ask, well, where do we park then? So therefore, all of these are connected. Now that we have spaces for parking, the enforcement of ensuring that people cannot park in certain areas can be enforced. And that's what administration and police, and especially traffic, will have to do their role to ensure that the enforcement is done. Otherwise, this will make no sense. We'll collect dust. I once again would urge the administration and the traffic and the police that they must ensure that now that this parking facility is available, and as I said, we'll be having many more, about close to 8, 9 of them are coming up. We should ensure that no more of these parkings are there on the road. We'll be shifting this to these areas, and as mentioned by Dr. Vijay, we'll convert them into walking zones, maybe even cycling zones. Wherever we can get space, we'd like to do that, because we have always stressed on the fact that Shillong is a walkable city. You don't need to actually use the vehicle everywhere. So if walking facilities are created, spaces are created, I'm sure there are going to be a lot of people who will prefer walking, and obviously for health reasons also it's something that we'd like to promote. But just to share with you, multiple aspects are being done, whether you talk of these parking areas being created, whether you talk of space being created in Kindailat area so that we have more space for the buses and the taxis that park out there so they don't park on the main road, whether it is the hawkers who sometimes are on the road and are congesting the the main road where traffic moves, and hence we have to shift them. That itself, as you know, is a very, very complicated process. Whether it is expansion of the roads going all the way from Shirpi up to 7th Mile, and then now the project of having either elevated road or a 4-lane that will connect from the Rhino Museum Point, the Shirpi Bridge, that junction, all the way till Civil Hospital and up to Barek. So the proposal is already ready. There are 1 or 2 aspects which we are still working on. As you know, we have to take all the stakeholders into confidence, be it the NHIDCL, be it MORT, or be it the Army. There's a lot of work to be done there. But the proposal is at a very advanced stage, and hence you can imagine all these bottlenecks which are there, once they are cleared. So you can imagine if there is an elevated road or a 4-lane that will come from Anjali Point all the way to Civil Hospital. As I said, either elevated or 4-lane. We're working on both options. Negotiations are on with the army, so we are waiting for a final call. But what I'm saying is that all of these things are being looked into, whether the fact that we'll be shifting our administration away from the city here and going to the new administrative city, and ensuring that the connectivity